What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So it seems like Modern Warfare 3's entire roadmap has been leaked. We know what upcoming season content is gonna have. It's even as crazy as the EM1 laser weapon from Advanced Warfare is gonna be coming in, and we even have photos of it in game. If you find anything in this video informative and helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're getting close to 340,000 subs, so make sure you sub if you aren't. And also check out yesterday's video. We went over all the free MW3 rewards that you can claim right now and during the duration of the beta. There are some hidden rewards that you may not know about, but anyways, let's go ahead, let's get into it. Today we ended up receiving a small update for Modern Warfare 3. It is now an open beta, which means anyone who has a PlayStation can play this without a code. So if you have been waiting for a code, you no longer need that. You can actually get on the game and play it now. Some new content was also added. Rust has been added into the map rotation, so now you can play that. And then they also added Kill Confirmed as a brand new mode, which is also going to be a part of the mosh pit. Currently, right now, you can't filter out the game modes and play which one you like. That's probably going to be available next week. I also did say during COD Next that we would get a brand new mode, which is Cutthroat 3v3v3, added into the beta. We still have not seen that yet. So maybe during week 2, we might get that added along with High Rise. And we also got some minor patch notes, which the first thing that they did is a live update for an exploit fix on Estate. Apparently, there was an update where people are getting out of the map. They ended up fixing that. And then they also did another update for Battle Rage. And they ended up doing some nerfs to it. They reduced the max duration from 10 seconds down to 6 seconds. Kills will no longer increase the effect duration. Health regeneration now begins upon killing an enemy. Incoming damage will now interrupt the health regeneration. Remove the increased health regeneration speed. And then they said they're going to continue monitoring it and continue nerfing it if there's still any issues with that. Anyways, let's go to the major topic of today's video that I want to talk about, and that has to do with the brand new roadmap leaks that we have for Modern Warfare 3. So Alex over on Twitter, he ended up posting this photo, which is basically Advanced Warfare's logo, and he ended up showcasing this and then said Season 3, and he usually did this every single time for the MW2 seasons, and he would just mention someone or mention a photo, and it would actually end up happening. So he's been very reliable when it comes to leaks, but more information started getting added on top of that, and he ended up quoting the tweet, and he said, "Weapons from Advanced Warfare are currently set to return in Season 3 of Modern Warfare 3, and here's a list of the returning weapons. We have the EM1, which is going to be a part of the Jupiter 32. We have AMS1, which is JP33. We have the BAL27, JP34. And then we have the Moors, which is JP35. These are all weapons from Advanced Warfare. If you've played it, you know that the EM1 actually shoots laser bullets, which I never thought I would see the day when a Modern Warfare game would have something like that. But it seems like that's what they're doing. And if you don't believe me, they actually ended up showcasing a photo of it in-game of Modern Warfare 3 in the camo event tab, so it's gonna have its own mastery challenges in which you can complete. Sort of like every DLC weapon that gets added, you can still get gold for it, polyatomic and all that stuff. It's the same exact way here, and this is already in the game for Modern Warfare 3. Obviously, when it comes to a new season, you don't only get brand new weapons, but there's also gonna be maps that are gonna get added. Now, they don't mention anything about the maps, but if it is gonna be an Advanced Warfare type of theme, you can expect that some Advanced Warfare maps are gonna be coming in as well, and they did promise around 3 maps every single season. So 3 of probably the most popular AW maps are going to be coming in, and you're probably wondering, wait, AW had jetpacks, how is that going to work on a boots in the ground type of game? I don't know if they were preparing this years and years in advance, but if you play AW, you may notice that there's a bunch of ladders on the map that you can use, but no one ever really used them because you just have jetpacks to jump wherever you want. But they did have a boots in the ground mode for people who didn't like the jetpacks. All these ladders were available for people to use to get into those same exact spots. So the fact that they had that already in AW tells us that maybe they made it so that it could be remastered at some point in the future in a boots in the ground type of game. But if that is the case, what maps do you guys want to see in AW? Now, this is only for Season 3, so if you get this pattern, then you can assume that every single season is going to be based around a past Call of Duty title, and this was actually tweeted by Pro Reborn shortly after Alex tweeted that tweet. He said, "Fresh from the grapevine, apparently MW3 will feature seasons themed after legacy COD titles. They will feature remastered maps and weapons from the respective games. Season 3 should be AW with the EM1 laser rifle and more." He actually tweeted this out before we knew about all the weapons that were going to come in AW, so he probably had an idea of this maybe from an insider or someone ended up telling him. But what ties everything together is the fact that this is Call of Duty's 20th year life cycle, so this Call of Duty title is the culmination of Call of Duty's years and years of work and all the titles that they have brought from the past. So it would make sense that every single season is based around a popular Call of Duty title. So maybe first season we can end up seeing COD 4. Season 2 we could potentially go in and get maybe COD Ghost or something else like that. Then we know Season 3's Advanced Warfare. How would you feel about getting seasonal updates that pertain to past Call of Duty titles? Something else that actually supports this idea is the fact that we ended up getting an announcement during COD Next that told us that we were getting the return of Rebirth Island as well as Fortune's Keep. So they said in early 2024, Fortune's Keep was going to be making a return. You can expect that's going to be around Season 2 when we're going to see that. And then they also said shortly after Rebirth Island was going to come back, and we were going to be getting that sometime in early 2024 as well. So maybe like Season 3, Season 4, something around that, we'd end up seeing that as well. And these are also old maps many people enjoyed, and they're thinking, you know what, let's go ahead and bring that back. So that's probably what they're thinking for multiplayer as well. So that type of side or seasonal updates are going to have something to do with that as well. And it's probably going to be one of those like 20-year celebration fan service type of years where they're going to try and get people as happy as possible. Anyways, based on what you've heard so far, what are your thoughts and opinions on these leaks? Do you think that the MW3 roadmap could potentially be better than MW2's? What are your thoughts and opinions on that? Did you want it more storyline based, or would you rather have it like this, or would you rather have had it just random theme seasons and updates? Did sort of see them bring back older things in MW2, such as like Ronin and other past operators that we saw in the past. They brought them back and themed it around them. But then we also ended up seeing some originals like Ashika Island being added, Vondo being added. Some of the maps are also original as well, all while also slowly bringing back some OG maps that we ended up seeing back in the past. How would you feel about getting some remasters from various Call of Duty titles, or would you rather see some original MW3 maps being added as well, a part of the rotation? But don't forget, Season 1 hasn't even officially started yet. You can expect that on December 7th. So once we get closer into each season, we usually start getting more leaks involved around it, and that's when we usually get the information. So right now, you can expect that we're getting a brand new map called Yurzikstan. We know that there's going to be 3 multiplayer maps introduced in Season 1, which are going to be 6v6. There's probably going to be additional like ground war maps as well. And so far, none of the leakers have been able to confirm what the theme of Season 1 is, so maybe it's going to be an original season with all brand new. Maybe it has to do with the storyline, introducing the storyline and all that stuff first, and then maybe we're going to jump into past Call of Duty titles. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do it or what their route and their start is. This is just what to expect. One thing that I don't think they're going to bring back is probably Black Ops 2, for the reason that there are rumors that Black Ops 2 is going to get remastered in 2025, and they're probably going to do the same thing that they're doing right now with MW3, where they're going to bring back all the classic maps, and they're going to bring back some of the classic weapons, and sort of do it exactly how the way MW3 is being done right now. They probably already have plans for that for Black Ops 2, so it wouldn't make sense for them to bring back, like, say, Turbine, or Nuketown, or Standoff, or any of those popular maps that we got in Black Ops 2, because maybe they're just trying to save that later on for the Black Ops cycle that's going to be starting next year. But anyways, what are your thoughts and opinions on everything you've heard so far? Don't forget to subscribe so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. Always got you guys covered whenever we get some news. But anyways, it's been your boy Chido. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.